Hello, welcome to the FOXON video. I am David Bletcher, and in this video I will show you how we measure PROFIBUS networks at FOXON, and we will gradually talk about why it is important to measure PROFIBUS, what are the methods for measuring PROFIBUS, why permanent monitoring of PROFIBUS is absolutely crucial, and at the end we will summarize it all. So, let's take a look at it. PROFIBUS is a fairly robust network, but it can still occasionally fail. And this can happen in two main cases, either due to a single fatal error or in the case of a buildup of small errors. Fixing a single fatal error in a network is often not that difficult. But if there are multiple small errors on the network, the errors affect each other and it is difficult to detect them all. Precisely because PROFIBUS is a robust network and can tolerate the presence of multiple small errors, it needs to be measured. And this should be done either regularly, at least once a year, or ideally, continuously. As I mentioned, PROFIBUS needs to be measured either as a one-off or permanently. A one-off measurement means that a technician or maintenance worker takes the PROFICOR tester, connects it to a computer using cables. PLC starts measuring. We use this method at FOXON when a customer calls us to say that their link is down and the PLC is reporting an error on the PROFIBUS. On the contrary, the permanent method looks like this. Permanent monitoring is deployed in the switchboard and it continuously captures all events in the network. This can be especially useful if the network appears sporadic and it would be almost impossible to detect the cause of outages using a one-time diagnosis. If you decide to deploy permanent diagnostics, you will quickly get your network under control and see how it really is. Additionally, so that you don't have to check the status of your network every day, you can simply set alarms within the permanent monitoring and it will automatically notify you of all events in the network. Thanks to this, you will be aware of each individual error in time and will have the opportunity to eliminate the error before a complete failure of PROFIBUS occurs. We always recommend the deployment of permanent monitoring to anyone who cannot afford unplanned downtime due to communication failures, but also to those who want to have their networks under absolute control or want to learn how to diagnose networks themselves. We've decided to use the Combrix permanent monitoring system from Procentec for three main reasons. It's not just permanent monitoring, it's also a multi-channel repeater that helps improve the state of the network. Furthermore, when implementing it into the PROFIBUS network, there is no need to modify the PLC hardware configuration at all. And on top of that, it's the only analyzer on the market that's available in Czech. Thanks to the fact that Combrix is accessed via a web interface, you can easily connect it to the internet using the Avon industrial router, allowing you to diagnose networks from anywhere in the world. If you are not yet familiar with Avon industrial routers, you will find a link to the video at the top of the video. If you're also interested in a reference, you'll find a link in the video description to an article where we created the largest conditioning monitoring system in the Czech Republic at Hyundai. We're monitoring about 50 PROFIBUS nodes there, and the information from them is gathered into a single dashboard, which is located in the maintenance area, allowing the maintenance team to keep an eye on their status from there. If you like the concept of permanent monitoring, but don't know what to do, feel free to contact our technical support and we will help you with a solution. Or, for a potential offer, get in touch with the sales representative in your area.